Twila Maniputnik, Twila Wakinapatnik, Ninamani, Nai Biako Maklakla, Marawachunga, Miena, Nai Nari Kamatpi Marija, Nara Nadlu, Mani Naputni, Iridi Yata, Na Gundi, Poti, 21. Hello and welcome. It's Mike O'Brien here and a descendant of the Kaurna people, and today it's about coming together on all of the lands of our Aboriginal people from the north to the south to the west and to the east. And today we're here because of the Children's Book Council of Australia announcing the Book of the Year award for 2021. And I come to you through the Mukundu being the lightning brain. And it's wonderful that we can come to a place, and it's wonderful that we can celebrate those who have contributed to these books and to the learning of all people, particularly children.
Hi, I'm Wendy Rapay, Chair of the National Board of the Children's Book Council of Australia, and I welcome you all, wherever you are, to our 75th Book of the Year Awards. This year, it's coming to you from our South Australian branch, and I'm going to send this plane off so we can all find out who are the winners.
My name is Lilia and I would like to introduce to you Julia Gillard, the first female Prime Minister of Australia. She was born in Wales but came with her family to live in Adelaide in 1966. Our 27th Prime Minister will be announcing the 2021 CBCA Book of the Year Older Reader Awards.
Hi, I'm Julia Gillard and you may know me from my time as Prime Minister. In my post-political life, I get a lot more time to read, which is delightful for me. And that's one of the reasons I'm so very excited to be with you today to announce the winners for the Older Readers category. The shortlisted books for this category are Meadowfish, Falling Snow, written by Kath Moore and published by Text Publishing. Peter Lyre's Rating Normal, written by Anna Watley and published by Allen and Unwin. The End of the World is Bigger Than Love, written by Davina Bell and published by Text Publishing. The Lost Soul Atlas, written by Zana Freylon and published by Hachette Australia. When Rain Turns to Snow, written by Jane Godwin and published by Hachette Australia. Where We Begin, written by Christy Neiman and published by Pan Macmillan Australia. And the honoree books are Meadowfish, Falling Snow, written by Kath Moore and published by Text Publishing, and Where We Begin, written by Christy Neiman and published by Pan Macmillan Australia. And the winner is The End of the World is Bigger Than Love, written by Davina Bell and published by Text Publishing. Congratulations to all the winners. What a delight it's been to join you.
Hello, my name's Davina Bell. I'm the author of The End of the World is Bigger Than Love, and I'm so blown away to be receiving this award today. This book is so weird that I never even thought it would be published, so I cannot thank the CBCA and the 3 judges of the older readers category enough for your incredible faith and support of this story. Congratulations to the other shortlisted authors, to Zana, Jane, Christy, Anna and Kath, on your fantastic books, which I have no doubt will continue to delight and inspire readers for a really long time to come. I'd like to thank my incredible editor, Elena Gagoulas, and the whole team at Text. I'm so lucky and proud to work with you, and to my agent, Pippa Masson, for being with me always. At its core, this book, The End of the World is Bigger Than Love, is about mental health, and enfolded in it are my own journey and struggles with mental health. And as I was writing the book, I promised myself if I ever had a platform like this, I would say to any young person who might be watching and going through their own struggles, that you may feel as if this darkness will never end. But if you can treat yourself peacefully and just keep going, with time and support, things will shift. And eventually the strength and wisdom and compassion that you gain from this experience will form part of your own story and will be part of the light that you bring to the world. Thanks so much again to the CBCA. I am so humbled and grateful and feel incredibly privileged. Thank you.
What are you doing?
My name is Neha, and I would like to introduce to you Roseanne Hawke, well-known South Australian children's author who has written over 30 books. She will be announcing the 2021 CBCA Book of the Year Younger Reader Awards.
Hello, my name is Roseanne Hawke, and you may know me from reading some of my books. I live in an ancient Cornish farmhouse near a town called Kapunda in South Australia, and it's the oldest mining town in the whole of Australia. This is Nudgery country, and it's an old world. It's very exciting to be here today because I'm going to announce the winners of the Younger Readers category. And the shortlisted titles are
Asta's Good Right Things, written by Kate Gordon and published by Riveted Press. Bindi, written by Curly Saunders, illustrated by Dub Leffler and published by Magabala Books. The Book of Chance, written by Sue Whiting and published by Walker Books, Australia. The Stolen Prince of Cloudburst, written by Jacqueline Moriarty, illustrated by Kelly Canby and published by Allen and Unwin. We Are Wolves, written by Katrina Nanstead and published by HarperCollins Publishers. Worse Things, written by Sally Murphy, illustrated by Sarah Davis and published by Walker Books, Australia.
And the honorary books are The Stolen Prince of Cloudburst, written by Jacqueline Moriarty, illustrated by Kelly Canby and published by Allen and Unwin. Worse Things, written by Sally Murphy, illustrated by Sarah Davis and published by Walker Books, Australia. And the winner is Asta's Good Right Things, written by Kate Gordon and published by Riveted Press. Congratulations to all the authors, and I hope you keep reading. Bye.
My name is Kate Gordon. I'm the author of Asta's Good Right Things. Like Asta, I'm from a small town on a small island. Like Asta, my brain works differently. It's been a long road here. I have so many people to thank. I want to thank beautiful Golden, Rowena and Georgie for their faith in me and their wisdom. I want to thank Brian for his patience, grace and insight. I want to thank Anna Waitley, Kay Kerr and Kate Foster for showing me that brains like mine are worth something. I want to thank school libraries and school librarians who gave me a home and hope. I want to thank bookshops, particularly my local Dymocks, for your constant support and all the books. I want to thank my small island. I want to thank my family, my parents when I was a kid for filling my home with books, my husband Lee for never giving up on me, my dad for always making me feel loved and for being a much better writer than I ever could be, my beautiful brother Lee Klein for making me feel okay just as I am, my nan for giving me the best role model for what a woman can be, most of all my daughter. This book is for you, everything I do is for you, and thank you to the CBCA.
So this is a significant tree, you know, to see these wedges taken out of it, but you can see pieces missing in here, you know, like here, some on the other side you can see, but here, and this is where old people climbed up to get into the tree, to get like possums and stuff and that out, but also to get up to get the bark off, to make the shield or the canoe.
My name is Danny and I would like to introduce to you Peter Coombe. Peter will be announcing the 2021 CBCA Book of the Year Early Childhood Award.
Hello, I'm Peter Coombe and I'm a children's singer and songwriter, and you probably know me for such songs as Mr. Clickety Cane, Toffee Apple, Spaghetti Bolognese, Juicy Juicy Greengrass, etc. I am delighted to be with you here today to announce the winners for the Early Childhood category. An Enemy is Not the Enemy, written by Anna McGregor and published by Scribble Kids Books. Busy Bigs, written by Sarah Allen and published by Affirm Press. No Never, written by Libby Hawthorne and Lisa Hawthorne-Jarman, illustrated by Mel Pierce and published by Hachette Australia. There's No Such Thing, written by Heidi McKinnon and published by Allen and Unwin. We Love You Magoo, written by Bryony Stewart and published by Penguin Random House Australia. And Who's Your Real Mum, written by Bernadette Green, illustrated by Anna Zobel and published by Scribble Kids Books. And the honorary books are An Enemy is Not the Enemy, written by Anna McGregor and published by Scribble Kids Books, and We Love You Magoo, written by Bryony Stewart and published by Penguin Random House Australia. And the winner is No Never, written by Libby Hawthorne and Lisa Hawthorne-Jarman illustrated by Mel Pearce and published by Hachette Australia. So, it's congratulations to all the winners. Here we go.
Oh. Hello, I'm Libby Haythorne and I'm an author.
And I'm Lisa Haythorne-Jarman and I'm the co-author of picture book No Never.
A cautionary tale, and it was begun right here in this room in my study when I trod on a piece of very sharp Lego left on the floor. And when I asked my 3-year-old granddaughter Georgina to pick up the Lego, do you know what she said?
No,
never.
And we thought that was very naughty but very funny, so we decided to write a picture book about it.
And we were very lucky with our publisher from Hachette Australia, Suzanne O'Sullivan, who found an excellent artist, a new artist, who's called Mel Pearce.
And Mel Pearce completely brought the book to life with her amazing illustrations.
And it takes quite a team, doesn't it, to make a book, we discovered. And I'd like to thank that team behind No Never, A Cautionary Tale, Jean Marie Morrison, who's our children's publisher, Fiona Hazard, and also Louise Sherwin-Stark, wonderful figureheads at Hachette who keep that book industry rolling along and our books coming out.
And so we're thrilled, absolutely thrilled, and a little bit overwhelmed to be receiving the CBCA Children's Book of the Year Award, Early Childhood.
It's wonderful to be winners, isn't it?
It is.
3 of us, in fact. So thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
I got it. I'm Mel Pearce and I illustrated No Never. Thank you so much to the CBCA for this amazing honour. I've wanted to make picture books since I was a little kid. So to not only be now a published illustrator with a book under my belt, but to then be awarded with one of the highest honours in Australian children's literature is incredibly mind-blowing and I feel so blessed and honoured. So thank you very much. I had a whole speech full of people that I wanted to thank. They're not going to fit in a minute. I will just have to thank you at a later date in another setting. I do have to quickly mention thank you Libby and Lisa for entrusting me with your story. Also for Hachette, particularly Suzanne, for signing on an unknown illustrator and taking a chance. And also to Mum. Thank you, Mum.
Nina Mani, Nainari Tiana Gunga Bina Power. I just said hello, my name is Tiana Power. Gunga Bina is my Ghana name, which means the caring one. I would like to introduce you to my puppet friends, Pilta the brush-tailed possum and Kula the koala. They have their very own show on YouTube called Pilta Wadley, which means the possum house. If you'd like to learn some Ghana language and see more of Pilta and Kula, check out Pilta Wadley on YouTube. Nakara!
Ngai Chalya Tiana. Hi, I'm Pilta, and this is Kula. You might know us from Pilta Wadley, the Ghana language learning series for kids. We are so very excited to be here with you today to announce the winners for the picture book category.
The shortlisted books for this category are
Ellie's Dragon, written by Bob Graham and published by Walker Books Australia.
How to Make a Bird, written by Meg McKinlay, illustrated by Matt Otley and published by Walker Books Australia.
Norton and the Bear, written by Gabrielle Evans and published by Burbay Publishing.
Not Cute, written by Philip Bunting and published by Scholastic Australia.
The Unwilling Twin, written by Freya Blackwood and published by HarperCollins Publishers.
Your Birthday Was the Best, written by Maggie Hutchings, illustrated by Felicita Sala and published by Affirm Press.
And the honoree books are
Not Cute, written by Philip Bunting and published by Scholastic Australia.
And Your Birthday Was the Best, written by Maggie Hutchings, illustrated by Felicita Sala and published by Affirm Press.
And the winner is
How to Make a Bird, written by Meg McKinlay, illustrated by Matt Otley and published by Walker Books Australia. Congratulations to all the winners. Nakara!
Hi, I'm Meg McKinlay and I'm the author of How to Make a Bird, and I can't quite believe I'm here celebrating such a huge accolade for this book. When I wrote it about 17 years ago, I was told it could never be a picture book, that it was too strange, that it was unillustratable, and that it was definitely not for children. So, many thank yous are in order, but I have time for just a few. Firstly, to my agent, Grace Heifetz, who, when I held the old manuscript tentatively aloft, rushed immediately to open the window for me. To the team at Walker Books, and in particular Lindsay Knight and Sarah Davis, who had the vision to see past strange and turn their minds instead to blue sky and possibility. And of course to Matt Otley, who made my unillustratable words absolutely soar, and with whom working felt like a kind of impossibly perfect alchemy. Finally, to the CBCA and all the readers who have embraced How to Make a Bird, I am so proud of this book and absolutely thrilled that it's found a place in your hearts.
Hello everyone, my name's Matt Otley. I'm the illustrator of How to Make a Bird. First up, I just want to say how deeply honoured I am that the book that Meg and I created has been selected as Picture Book of the Year. Meg McKinlay's beautiful text is one of the most gorgeous picture book texts that I've ever had the privilege of working with. I'd also like to acknowledge all of the wonderful creators out there who create picture books. How to Make a Bird is about creativity, so I feel that this is kind of like an homage to all of the wonderful work that gets done by all of the amazing authors and illustrators that I feel privileged to be amongst. I'd like to thank the Children's Book Council for judging this book as the best book. I'm very honoured by that, but also I'd like to thank the team at Walker, and especially Sarah Davis, who was the art director and the designer of the book. She brought the absolute best out in me, I think. So thank you to all of you. Have a lovely day.
My name is Nikita and I would like to introduce to you Dr. Richard Harris, co-rescuer of 12 tied children trapped in a cave in 2018. He and Craig Challen were jointly awarded 2019 Australian of the Year as a result of that rescue. Dr. Harris will be announcing the 2021 CBCA Book of the Year, Eve POWNALL Awards.
Oh, good throw, thank you very much. Hello, my name's Richard Harris, and you might remember me as being the 2019 Joint Australian of the Year. Growing up as a young boy in Adelaide in South Australia, I couldn't get enough of the kind of books that we're seeing in this category. Information books, books about spiders and snakes and sharks and stingrays, all the stuff in the natural world that I was completely obsessed with and continue to be fascinated by today. So for me, it's a huge pleasure to be able to present the Eve POWNALL Award for Information Books. Now, the books shortlisted in this category are Azaria, a true history written by Marie Coote and published by Melbourne Style Books. Dry to Dry, The Seasons of Kakadu, written by Pamela Freeman, illustrated by Liz Anelli and published by Walker Books Australia. Hold On, Saving the Spotted Handfish, written by Gina Newton, illustrated by Rachel Tribu and published by CSIRO Publishing. Matthew Flinders, Adventures on Leaky Ships, written by Carol Wilkinson, illustrated by Prue Pittock and published by Wild Dog Books. Strangers on Country, written by David Hartley and Kirsty Murray, illustrated by Dub Leffler and published by the National Library of Australia. And finally, The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Dangerous Animals, written by Sammy Bailey and published by Hachette, Australia. And the honorary books are Strangers on Country, written by David Hartley and Kirsty Murray, illustrated by Dub Leffler and published by the National Library of Australia. And secondly, The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Dangerous Animals, written by Sammy Bailey and published by Hachette, Australia. Congratulations to those two books and their authors. And finally, the winner is Dry to Dry, The Seasons of Kakadu, written by Pamela Freeman, illustrated by Liz Anelli, and published by Walker Books Australia. What a fantastic group of books, and thank you so much, and congratulations to the winners. Oop, time to pass on the paper plane.
Hi everybody. Oh, here it is. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody involved with the Book of the Year awards, and obviously in particular the judges of the POWNALL award. Doing Dry to Dry and before that Desert Lake with Liz has been one of the highlights of my career as a children's writer. I feel very, very privileged to work with her, and I'd like to thank Walker Books in particular for giving me that opportunity. I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers who make the CBCA what it is over the years. Thank you again. It's very, very exciting to have won this. What can I say but thank you? And here it goes again.
Wow! Oh, hi! My name's Liz Anelli. I'm the illustrator for Dry to Dry, The Season of Kakadu. I'm totally delighted, over the moon, to accept this Book of the Year award. I'm not sure how many people outside our industry realise the time and effort that goes into making these things. But fortunately, it's a team sport, and I'm hugely grateful to all the crew at Walker Books, especially Lindsay Knight and Sarah Davies, and to the wonderful Pamela with her beautiful words. And hugely to my husband Mario, who encourages, loves and cooks for me. I've been up creeks, bitten by mosquitoes and frightened by noises in the night in the quest to capture the light and colour and texture of this wonderful country. So I guess the greatest thanks go to them, the little and the huge things that live here, and the custodians who keep them safe. So thank you everybody.
My name is Steph Mark, and I would like to introduce to you Janine Bryan, an award-winning South Australian author. Joining Janine is well-loved South Australian icon Humphrey B. Bear, who has entertained both children and adults since 1965. Janine and Humphrey will be announcing the 2021 CBCA Book of the Year New Illustrator Award.
Oh, hi! I'm a paper plane catcher, but I'm also a children's book author here in South Australia. My name is Janine Bryan, and I write all sorts of things: picture books, poetry, chapter books and novels. And oh, hello! Here's my friend Humphrey B. Bear. I'm popping that in here. How are you, Humphrey? It's good to see you. Hey, you know what, Humphrey? I'm just wondering something. You know, the B in your name wouldn't happen to stand for books, would it? Because if it did, that would be fantastic. You know why? I'm here today to announce the winner of the New Illustrator Award. And Humphrey, the shortlisted books are Go Away, Worry Monster, illustrated by Robin Tatlow Lord, written by Brooke Graham and published by EK Books. The next one is No Never, illustrated by Mel Pierce, written by Libby Haythorne and Lisa Haythorne Jarman, published by Hachette Australia. The next one is Ribbit Rabbit Robot, and that's illustrated by Sophia Karmazina, written by Victoria McKinley and published by Scholastic Australia. The next one is Seven Seas of Fleas. Now that's written and illustrated by Dave Petzold, published by Starfish Publishing. And Shirley Purdy, My Story, Naginba Jarigba, written and illustrated by Shirley Purdy, published by Magabala Books. And the very last one is This Small Blue Dot, written and illustrated by Zeno Sorda and published by Thames and Hudson, Australia. Now we're going to find out who the winner is. I think it's in your pocket, Humphrey. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, this is going to be exciting. The winner is This Small Blue Dot, written by Zeno Sorda and published by Thames and Hudson, Australia. Congratulations to all the winners. And Humphrey, I think we should give a big red tick to this small blue dot, don't you think? And now we're going to send this plane on to its next destination. Here it goes.
Hi, my name is Zeno Sorda. I am the writer and illustrator of This Small Blue Dot. A huge thank you to the CBCA for this honour. I'm doing my best to look like an adult, but I've been doing cartwheels since I heard this news. I will forever be grateful to everyone at Thames and Hudson in Melbourne for taking a chance on this very personal book. In particular, I need to thank the publisher Kirsten Abbott and the editors Rebecca Lim and Jessica Levine for their bravery and brilliance. I'd also like to thank all of the booksellers for enthusiastically embracing this strange book by a first-time picture book maker with a strange name. And finally, I need to thank my beautiful wife Renshin and my daughters Lalea and Maya. This book was made with them and for them, and their love and support is drawn into every page. So thank you.
My name is Sienna and I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Lan Lay. Mrs. Lay was born in Vietnam and arrived in Australia in 1977. She has lived in Adelaide ever since. Mrs. Lay is the patron of the Children's Book Council Australia, South Australian branch, and the wife of the Governor of South Australia.
Hello, my name is Lan Lay and I'm proud to be the patron of the Children's Book Council of Australia, SA branch. As a mother of two and a former social worker, I know firsthand the importance of connecting children and young adults with books. My husband, His Excellency the Governor, and I read many books to our children when they were young. Spending this time together was a great pleasure for us all. I'm very pleased to support the outstanding work of the Book Council, promoting literacy and encouraging a lifelong love of reading. The Children's Book of the Year Awards are among the most highly regarded literary prizes in Australia. I offer my heartfelt congratulations to all of the 2021 winners, and I wish the Children's Book Council every success for the future. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners. What a fabulous announcement. Thank you so much, CBCA South Australia. Our 75th Book of the Year Awards, all done. And thank you so much to the CBCA Awards Foundation once again for making this all possible. Your support to the writers and illustrators is always exceptional. Thank you so much. And now everybody, it's time for Book Week. So enjoy yourselves, old worlds, new worlds, other worlds. It's time to party.